Pause. What were you saying? Oh shit! Okay, intro first.
Okay, welcome, James. Welcome, James. Welcome to the Rivals FC podcast. Here we'll be talking about Arsenal versus Man United. And then we're going to be talking about the Champions League fixtures that are coming up and the ones that have passed. And yeah, this is the final game today, even. It's going to be the final game as of recording for Champions League. And then we move on to the knockout stages, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, let's start off by talking about Man United versus Arsenal. Kiki, you were saying something. Let's just get this out of the way.
What I
Man
was
United.
saying.
And it's
Yeah.
funny. It's funny because as far as I know, Man United won, but it seems like everybody won against Arsenal. I'm a bit
Exactly.
confused. But go on.
Because Arsenal parades itself as the best team in the continent
Exactly
without
that. That's what I
any
wanted to hear
evidence.
you say.
What is your
That's
evidence?
what I
Where are your
wanted to hear
trophies?
you say.
Where are your cups? I would like to say that you cannot call yourself the best without any evidence. You guys are the best in a theoretical sense. You just have a lot of good momentum. You guys are top of the
Oh
league right
my
now.
goodness.
But this isn't the first time you're top of
Oh,
the league. That's the thing.
oh my
Last time
goodness.
this happened, Man City won. Didn't they? So how can you guys parade yourself as the best without evidence? That's our problem as the rest other teams. We have a problem when
Thing
Arsenal
is,
has this huge ego as if they are the best team in the world. But there's nothing to show for it.
oh my god, bro.
There's nothing.
Kiki.
What's your evidence? Tell me, what's your
Thing
evidence?
is, we don't even do that, bro. Like,
Wow,
have
we
we
have
ever gone out
video
and said, "Oh my god, we
evidence.
are the best. We're gonna beat everyone"?
I
Like,
have
this is
video
what it's
evidence of both of you saying that
bro.
Arsenal is
Okay,
the
okay, but
best team
generally
in Europe
speaking,
right now.
listen. Generally speaking, if you go on Sky Sports, if you go anywhere, bro, what are people saying? And it's not Arsenal fans.
No,
It's like the general media
no.
themselves are saying, "Oh, Arsenal,
Yes, because you
they've
can buy
got a
the
chance
media,
to
can
win
you
the
not?
quadruple." Like, generally, it's the media and people themselves that are looking at Arsenal as the best team in the world. And then I don't know, man. Like, it just like projects itself onto you guys, and now you guys think it's us. Like,
Wow, it
we
is
don't do that, bro. We
because I
don't
have
do that.
video evidence of you
No,
saying
I'm talking about generally,
I
not just me
have.
and Sanjay. I mean, in a general sense. In
Who's
a
then
general
why you see
sense.
no. Yes, I will admit that the media as well is buying into
You guys
this.
hype us up yourselves,
No,
and
no, no,
then
no, 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 no.
would we lose? You say we're the ones
Dofa.
hyping ourselves up. It doesn't make sense. Bro.
Dofa. Me, I didn't say Dofa. I didn't say Arsenal's the best in the world. I've been saying, see, Arsenal needs to win this. They deserve to win this, and now I'm taking that back.
You see, you say we deserve to win
Oh,
this, and then you
Yes,
say, "Why you
because you
guys
guys
think
have the
we're gonna
best
win
coming up
everything?"
story. That's the thing.
Bro, doesn't
oh,
make sense.
bruh. Nah,
You
Doesn't
guys
make
bro.
have
sense.
had the
Kiki,
best coming up story. You deserve to win this.
Kiki.
You guys need to win
Nah,
this.
bro.
I'm supporting
I
you.
also,
I'm
bro, I
supporting.
also
I
have
want you all
evidence.
to win. I want you all to win. But the thing
Bro,
is,
I also have
when I have
evidence.
evidence of you niggas saying
There's a
that
court
you
case.
are the
There's
best
a
team
court
in the
case.
world without evidence, and look what happens. You guys lost to Man United.
Bro, you literally said it yourself. You said you guys deserve to win. You guys are you have the best squad. You did it.
No,
It's like it's
I
you
didn't say I
saying
have the
it.
best. I said you guys have the best coming up story.
But you said we deserve to win this. So
Yes,
basically, you're saying we think we're
because
gonna
you
win
have the
this.
best coming up story, not
And
because
then
you're
what
Why
do
the
has
we
it
best
do?
sound?
team in the
You
world.
you turn around and you say, "Why do you
Yeah,
guys think you're gonna win? Why do you guys think you're the best?" And all of that.
yeah. You flip flopping
Who
No,
comes
now.
next?
no, no, no. Me, I'll tell you right now, and I'll tell you when you guys lose. Okay, y'all niggas should have won that because y'all needed that. I'm not saying you guys are the best team in the world. I'm saying Arsenal, as a brand, needs to win something. Otherwise, Arteta's gone. We spoke about this at the beginning of the season. Arsenal needs to win something this season, or it's Chai for Arteta. He might even leave during the season. That was what we were saying at the beginning of the season. Arsenal, I won't deny that Arsenal is performing good, which is why they're top of the ladder of the league. But that does not give you the right to talk the way you guys have spoken.
But it does make look okay, cool. It rubs you. It's okay, bro. It rubs you right now that we seem like the best. I remember saying, yeah,
Wow,
Kiki.
so you
No,
putting things in
listen.
my
Let,
mouth.
let me
You
talk.
putting
Can I
words in my
talk?
mouth.
Let him
Come
talk.
on.
Let him talk.
Finish. No, talk. You putting words in my mouth, but talk.
Nah, bro. Because if you look at it, bro, we literally number one in Champions League as it stands. As it stands, and that's what we've been saying. That's even what media has been saying, and it's been rubbing people wrong because it's Arsenal, right?
Exactly.
It's not an agenda that we're pushing because it's false. Like it's there's actual proper evidence right now as it stands. We look like the favorites to go win it. Why? Because we do have, even in the Premier League, we're number one because it's, if you disagree that we have the best team right now to win it, then I don't know what to tell you, because that, to me, okay, might be biased, but that could be factual, my boy. If the fact that we're gonna win it, whether we're gonna win it or not, is a totally different story. I don't remember any of us really outlandishly saying we're gonna win it. And if you're gonna say you've got evidence, I have evidence of you guys resigning, probably 15 games into the league, probably even less, resigning the league to us, saying GG's Arsenal, well done for winning the league. What is that about? And now you're gonna come tell us, nah, you guys sit up,
Exactly.
you guys do this to yourselves. You guys do this literally. And then when
But the
once
crazy.
it works out in your favor, you guys want to come out with your chest
Exactly.
puffed up. Come on, bro, save it.
Save
Yes,
Bro.
what?
you guys are
Save
Nah,
what?
celebrating
it's
our
true.
loss to Man United. Like, you guys, all of you guys, three, in fact, four different teams. Yeah, four different teams won the league. You guys celebrated like you guys won the league this past weekend. It's so amazing to see it, but it's okay. It's all right. You can stick with your chin. I don't get it, bro. I genuinely don't. Like I was also saying that it seems like when we talk the truth about Arsenal and it's not what you like, we're now the bad people. We're
Mm.
insane.
Wait, wait, wait,
We're
wait. Wait. I would like to
like I don't
understand.
get
Nah,
this.
I'd like to misunderstand something. I'd like to understand something here.
Yeah.
When, what point of I want you guys to win?
he's right.
What point of I want you guys to win do you not
He's
understand?
right. Like, how many times have you guys said GG's
Do you not hear what I'm saying?
Arsenal
I
win the
just
league?
said I want you guys to win.
But then,
I
Kiki, let me
want you
ask you
guys
this:
to
how
win the
can you say
game.
I want you guys to win, and then when you lose, you say, "Why did you guys think you're gonna?"
Did I say why do you guys think you're gonna I said how did you guys lose to Man United? My point is, how did you guys, out of all people, lose to Man United? That is my thing.
Look,
That is my
look,
thing.
it's football, bro. Like, we can also sit here and talk about how,
What is your initial statement?
Because I never said my team was good. I said my team is trash. We lost to Man United. Yes. Because Chelsea is trash. We are struggling to keep it in the top four. When people said, "Oh no, Chelsea's in title run," I said, "No, we are not. We were not in the title run last season. We are not in the title run this season. I know my team. I told niggas, y'all niggas were like, nah, Chelsea guys, Chelsea's amazing underdogs, guys. You never know. I told y'all. That's my thing.
To be
I've been
fair, I did
consistent.
say Chelsea is
And when you said Chelsea's in the title run, what did I say? No.
I had no faith in your team. I hate your club. Hate your
Exactly.
fan
I have
base.
no faith
Hate
in my
all of y'all
own
niggas.
team. I have no faith in my own team. I knew we're not gonna win it.
I said it from the start, bro. I said it from the beginning of the season that, like, nah, that World Cup win that Chelsea won, people were just gassing it up, honestly. And I called it,
Yeah.
bro. I was like, no,
It's the
not
same.
gonna
It's the
last.
same thing, though, Kiki. I can also flip the script. You guys won. You guys called yourself world champions, but then you're struggling to keep yourself in any title race. Like, why did you claim that then?
You
Because
Huh?
see,
we
Why
won
did
the
that
cup.
happen?
Because we
Huh?
are literally the world champions. We
that's what you're
literally
doing.
won the cup.
Oh, oh goodness.
Exactly.
Lish.
Okay, what literally top of
Here's
the what literally top of both leagues?
okay, good for you. But you
We could
can't
say the same
parade
thing,
yourself
yeah.
as the best team in the world if you don't have evidence. Our teams are literally polar opposites. We have the evidence, we just don't have the performance. You guys have the performance, not the evidence. That's why I want y'all niggas to win, because then you'll have the evidence of the performance. No one can talk about Arsenal anymore. if you guys win. Because you guys say you're good and you're good. That is my
Y'all
point.
talking, y'all talking about winning the Club World Cup like it actually means anything, and that's enough evidence,
We
bro.
beat PSG.
Mm.
We beat PSG.
We
The
beat Real Madrid.
champions of Europe. The champions of Europe. We beat them.
In a preseason tournament where not even the best teams in Europe were playing in, not all of them at least.
How was that our problem? At the end of the day, we went into a cup and we won.
So that
That's
holds
all that
more weight
matters.
than Arsenal. Than
Yes,
Arsenal
it
going
does.
undefeated, and currently calling themselves as the best as it stands in
Yes,
the
it
Champions
does.
League.
Because we're able
Man,
to accomplish, we have physical evidence at the end of the day to say that we did this. If Arsenal loses both the Champions League or the Premier League this season, what happens? Can you guys call yourself the best anymore? We can still call ourselves the best because we won. We did something. That is my point.
a trophy that actually nobody really
Bro,
takes seriously, bro.
No,
But
no,
anyway,
no.
that's
It's
all
nobody
Jofa.
takes seriously until it's
wait,
you.
Kiki, let me ask you this.
That's all football fans. Nobody takes it
So
seriously until it's you. Until Arsenal gets the trophy,
let me ask
you're
you
like,
this,
we're the
Kiki.
best in the world. We're the best in the world. We have a trophy to prove that. And then when I bring up these chats, what are you gonna say then? Exactly, Sandile.
So Kiki, because we beat Chelsea a couple weeks ago, does that mean we are, you know,
You can't use that logic
well, like now
because
the best in the world because we beat the world class. But
you
we
can't
beat you guys.
you can't use that logic because then technically speaking, Man United is the best in the world.
I get to you beat PSG.
No, I need to Man United beat y'all. You beat us, made y'all the best. Man United beat y'all. Man United the best in the world now?
Bro, Kiki, your logic has flaws. There's holes in
No,
it, bro.
my point isn't. My point isn't that. Oh no, my main point isn't that we beat PSG. My main point is that we have a trophy to prove that we are the best. And I'm not saying that we are.
Deep delusion, my boy.
I'm not saying that we are because I literally told you.
Okay,
See,
that's
Chelsea
better. You
has
see,
the evidence,
if
but not the
when
performance to match it.
you put it that way, that sounds better.
okay. Yeah, then that's okay. That's okay.
Exactly. Y'all niggas want to fight for the sake of
Because
fighting.
I thought you were out here saying Chelsea. No, no. I thought you were saying Chelsea is the best team in the world, like right
No,
now.
I told
And that's
y'all.
just
I
that's
told
right.
y'all.
Just
I've been telling y'all. I know my team. My team is trash.
okay, that's good then. All right.
Okay, now let's go into breaking down this weekend's games. Answer your question, Kiki. How did we lose against Man United? I don't think any Arsenal fan expected it. To be honest, to be brutally honest, that one was a painful one. Like we shouldn't be. In fact, that's what I'm gonna say. We shouldn't be losing to Man United. Everybody just wasn't on their game. Players didn't perform. They scored one goal, and we gifted them that from a mistake at the back by playing it too safe. Like, we'll get into that as well. I'll get into that. But yeah, the other two goals, they were just world class. Like you can't even say anything about that. Like that's the only painful part. Like that's that's the painful part. And then just to lose it at home, especially in that manner where we played it too safe and then we concede like that, that one hurt. Right. But yeah, looking back now, having had time to reflect the past few days, nah, I'm still backing my boys. They apparently set themselves down, you know. It's just one bad result, it's one bad outcome. I don't
Mhm.
think that changes anything towards the
Many more to
trajectory
come.
of the season. Um, I don't know if there's gonna be any more to come, Marks. I don't. I hope not, at least. But to be totally honest, I don't think so. I think we're gonna get ourselves together and then get it done. But my only critique on that game is that, yeah, Mikal, I don't know why he set up to be safe, and he's been doing this for the past few games. I'm not thrashing him. I've still got full backing of Mikal Arteta. I think he's a world class coach, but also the players, like Zubamendi. He's such a progressive player, and to play the ball back like that, it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. Why are we playing it safe like that when there were so many opportunities? I was watching back the game. Oh, God, had so many opportunities to play Declan Rice, and he looked like the only player who actually wanted to do something on that pitch, take chances, and actually create moments. Leandro Trossard, he looked great, but I'm gonna need him to demand the ball a bit more, demand to create moments of magic. Saka, he was trying, but I need him to pick up his form. Let's not even get started on Martin Odegaard and Gosam. Martin Odegaard, yeah. Um, I try, and I'm still gonna. I try every week. I try every week. But yeah, I think we just need. We have a full squad. Our squad is back and fit. I just hope now we actually show up and show people that okay, cool. We haven't gotten where we are by fluke. There's no need to just play safe because we do have one of the best defenses, not if not the best defense in England right now.
Yeah, yeah,
So I don't. I was telling Dover this earlier as well. Like I don't understand why we playing so pragmatic or we look so flat in the front as if like we've got a wall, a mighty wall at the back. And it's baffling to me that we relying on our defenders during set pieces to create more goals or goal scoring opportunities, or just scoring a lot more goals than our attackers. It doesn't make sense. How are defenders having more goals? I saw a stat as well where our attackers don't look like they'd be putting up the numbers. But honestly, I think this it it's gonna sound very Arsenal coded to you lads that are not Arsenal fans, but I think this was a turning point. I think it was a wake up call to be like, yo, something needs to
yeah.
change. We really need this result. Probably was it was a blessing in disguise, if anything. I think it was a wake up call. We need to wake up. We need to do something different and actually play to win and not play with the fear of losing. Because if you're conscious about losing, it's like me telling you don't think about a pink elephant. You're going to think about a pink elephant. So we need to get that. We need to get that
Gee,
mentality out of the way. You know.
True. True.
yeah.
But
I think. Oh, sorry. Go on.
now it's done. Now it's done.
Yeah, dude. From a tactical point of view, it was really like Man United did not blow us out the park tactically. It was just us. Like we literally did that to ourselves. Looking back at the match, it's literally. I was explaining this to Sandy. Like, if you look at the first goal that Man United scored, it looked like a Zubi mistake. But if you look back, you realize that the mistake, if you want to call it that, or where we fucked up, started a few passes earlier. Because the reason why Zubimendi couldn't pass the ball out or he didn't have options is because Odegaard and Declan Rice were not there. And the reason why Declan Rice wasn't there is because before Zubimendi passed the ball to Saliba, Declan Rice actually made a run into the middle of the pitch. He pushed up. There was like a clear, but for some reason, Zubimendi passed it to Saliba, and then Saliba passed it back to Zubi, and that's where the mistake happened. So it's exactly that. It's like they are they're not taking risks. You get me? They're playing it way too safe, and this is where I'm not really sure why that's the case. I don't know if it's because of the players or if it's Mikel's instructions. I think that's where they really have to sit down and look at it and figure out what's going on there. So I think that's the main thing. It's just
Go on.
we were playing it way too safe. Whether that's the manager or the players, I don't know. And then sorry, go on. Oh, my bad. Okay. Another thing is when we do break the press, we are so slow to move it from our box into their box. And every single time, bro, like all Man United have to do to stop our counter attacks is just like to sprint back. And that's it. My bad. I'm receiving calls here.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, we're too slow to go from our box to there. We give them way too much time to recover in defense. So that's another thing we need to sort out. I don't know if that's because of Odegaard or it's just the lack of urgency from our players. So yeah, dude, it's really we just did it to ourselves, to be honest. Yeah, and some more evidence of that is the fact that Man United's goals, the first one was from a mistake, and the other two were like world-class worldies. You know what I mean? They were not. I don't know. Like they were not. They didn't play us out the park. It wasn't the tactics that enabled it. It was just we were just not there.
I think even Carrick said it. Carrick was like, nah, the result wasn't really Man United playing them out of, like he said this in a post-match interview. It's not Man United necessarily playing us out of the park. The pain was just more inflicted upon ourselves as Arsenal. Like Arsenal, genuinely, we brought the pain. We did that, and I think if you actually look at how the game played out, Man United took risks and they shot from out of the box and it worked out for them. We didn't take any risks. When they actually got the ball, they actually looked to try create something and do something, and it worked out for them. When we had the ball, we were very lackluster in terms of progressing it up. If anything, if we had the chance to progress it up, we'd want to rather play through the system, pass it back to David Raya, and then invite the Man United press, and that bits us in the ass a bit there. Like not even a bit, like quite a lot. And yeah,
Three
it's
times.
just yeah. So I uh I don't like this very risk mentality. And it's like, okay, play it safe. It's look, you can't be playing like that if you're trying to win something big this season. And that's the only thing that I have concerns about. But I was watching the presser from Mikel Arteta about today's game. I watched it yesterday, and it seems like they really set themselves down because yeah, I think the whole of the Arsenal community right now, we didn't like that loss. The fans didn't deserve that embarrassing results, and the players seem to it seems to have galvanized the team now, if anything. And if anything, I don't want to get too excited, but I am excited of like to see what's going to come from that. And yeah, I don't know if it's sad or if it's a great thing. I think it's a great thing actually that I've been roped back in. I'm roped back into how good my club actually is. And I'm not gonna let this one result and other fans gaslight me into believing that we're not what we are when there is evidence to kind of show it as it stands. Hopefully we can get something over the line to actually prove that we are who we are actually, not just what we say we are.
Yes, you do that, Sunday. Man, you back your team, man.
You back your
Yeah.
team, bro.
Mark, do you have anything to say? I think Kiki said his piece.
Regarding Arsenal,
Yeah, the Arsenal Man United game.
um, I have questions more than anything to say, but um, my first question being, what does Gyökeres give you compared to Jesus, compared to Havertz? What three of them give you that can not only get them playing well, can get both the left wing and the right wing? Because everybody in the attack is dead, abysmal.
Yeah, let me answer this one.
Go on.
So yeah, obviously there are some qualities that Gyökeres doesn't have. What Gyökeres gives us, is that presence, just the physical presence. He draws players. He's quite physical. I feel like he can be stronger though, but he is physical. The defenders are very rough on him, which frees up a lot of our other players. And then another thing that Gyökeres does well is he presses quite well. However, his link-up play is horrendous. It's so dead, bro. And then his finishing, we all know he can finish, but for some reason he's not. I don't know if it's chance creation or the lack of chance creation that's causing that. I'm not really sure. However, he does give us that presence in the front, that traditional number 9 presence. That's what Gyökeres gives us. Jesus gives us the link-up play. He gives us the fluidity. However, he's not as lethal, and apparently his pressing has been lackluster as well, and he's not as physical. So if you're not talking number 9, it's pretty simple. Or on paper, it's pretty simple. We just need to get Kai Havertz back. Honestly, like just give us Kai back, bro. Because Kai, he's physical. He's like what 6'5". He's pretty tall. He's physical. He's got that aerial presence. He's got the physical presence, and he's been working out. So he's like he could be quite physical now, and he's good. He's fluid with the ball at his feet. He's able to produce all of that. So yeah, dude, it's either like people are torn between whether this is about the lack of chance creation, especially in Gyökeres's case, or it's just the personnel. And Gyökeres and Jesus are not fit for that role at the moment, at least. So it's up to that. Like, it's either we get Kai Havertz back and it solves all our problems, or the creators start creating again. That's like our solution for number 9.
Yeah, in terms of Gyökeres as well, I'm just going to add on to that. I think because he's being held up by defenders. If you go back to watch, or if you go back to the Inter Milan game, where I think it was Bastoni who was literally climbing on top of Gyökeres when they played the ball on top of him. So when I look at that, I'm like, maybe that type of thing, right, where he could get stronger to just literally burst through defenders like that. If they try to do that, he just literally tosses them on the ground and continues playing, right? And I think that type of thing where they hold him back, I think that's what's keeping him from getting into position. Sometimes it's self-inflicted where he's not being held up. They're watching him and he can just make that run and get into position. But I think most of the time it is because they've got their eyes on him most of the time. With Jesus has got that flair, he's got that link up. We're fluid with him on the ball, which is why I get Mikal playing him, because he was there from the beginning when we started playing really great attacking football back in 2023-2024 season. Like, he was there and the players are used to linking up with him. There's that bit of connection. Gyökeres is still a bit new, so they need to work harder to start providing balls that he can work with. Yeah, and then Kai Havertz gives us a hybrid of both, because Kai Havertz initially, his normal position is a midfielder, so his link up is there. His physicality is also improved, but I'm not going to sit here and say that he's goal scoring. He's as lethal as Gyökeres or anything in front of goal. But I think with what we need right now, I think Kai Havertz could provide that. I'm just agreeing with Dofa. But that, I will say this, that doesn't really mean anything if Saka and Leandro Trossard actually ball out. Because if they're creating space and linking up with them and they're not doing anything lethal as well, then what's the whole point? You know what I mean? Yeah, Saka's been a bit flat. He rushes things. Sometimes he overthinks it. Sometimes he underthinks it. It's not making sense. His output is just not making sense for me. Leandro Trossard is just, he will link up and then create chances, but yeah, other players just wouldn't finish them off. And he's not demanding of the ball enough, like I said earlier. Like, he just needs to be a bit more demanding, because he's probably the most dangerous player we have in the attack right now. But yeah, that's my response to that. That's
Can I just say one more thing regarding our attack, Marks? If you look at these stats that have been going around the internet since the Man United lost, it's actually, Gyökeres is really like a scapegoat, especially for the media and Arsenal fans. But if you look across the board with our entire attack, bro, it's actually horrendous throughout. Saka hasn't scored in his last 13 games. Trossard has only scored 1 goal in his last 11, apparently. None. These are non-penalty goals. Gyökeres as well. Like, it's bad, bro. Our second highest goal scorer is own goal. Can you imagine that? So it's like, it's really not just the striker position that's bad for us. It's the whole attack. And whether that has to do with chance creation, I'm not sure. Whether it has to do with tactics, we're playing it too safe, really not sure. However, though, like, it's quite sad to see, because you would think that with the platform that our really solid defense is giving us, you would think that would give our attackers more confidence to to play just to be free and take risks and stuff, but that's not the case. So on the bright side, at least, we somewhat know what the problems are, and the solutions on paper at least are there. So it's all about, reflecting it onto the pitch and seeing how it goes.
Okay, thanks. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a bad performance from you guys. I don't think United outplayed you guys, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was just disappointing. Hope to see more of those performances throughout the season.
Wow.
Personally, um,
This is just
Uh,
going off. Yeah.
but
I know we're having a
It
normal
is praying
conversation
your
here.
downfall.
Bro. But
yeah, I'm just hopeful that more things like this come out and are proven to be true. Because I don't see a flow of football from what I see from you guys. And when Eze is on, it's there, but then you remember that the attackers are all out of form. So
Okay.
don't I don't hope you guys find a solution. I hope it continues. Hope tonight maybe you can see more disappointment. And yeah, let's push on forward. Yeah, okay. We know you guys are gonna go to them. They have to come back to us as well. So those are two big games. And then I think they still have Tottenham to play. So they still have some big six games that I think they could lose. So let's just hope for the best.
Yeah, let's just hope for the best. Honestly.
Okay, I thought you said you wanted us to win.
Oh yeah, no, I do. But at the same time,
Uh,
I'm supporting my team. Can I not?
you're sitting on the fence, bro. You're
I'm not
sitting on the
sitting on the
fence.
fence. I have to support
I-
my team regardless of whether or not you guys win. So,
okay.
despite the fact that yes, you guys should win. You guys should genuinely win because if you don't, you're a chai. Yeah. Jeez, yeah. There's
Oh yeah,
nothing.
so if you guys don't, oh please, Kiki, bro, please kick them out of the Carabao Cup. Oh,
You're
absolute
expecting too
team
much.
that they
You're
don't make the
expecting too much
Carabao
from my
Cup.
team, bro. You're expecting too much from
Boy,
my
I
team.
don't think remember Chelsea when they're underdogs
That's the
perform. Boy.
problem. That's the problem.
That's what I'm praying for because I'm thinking now we're most likely gonna see them in the final. I'd hate to lose a final to these guys. I'd
Yeah.
hate to do that.
They just remember we beat them. What was the score? Even that game kind of just yeah, it annoyed me a bit because we conceded 2 goals, right, from Garnacho, and that was just a lack of concentration on set pieces and crosses and defense. That I don't I think if that's patched up and we meet them at the Emirates for the second leg, I think that turns into a totally different game. But yeah, that 3-2 that we won
That
against
didn't happen
Chelsea.
for United though. That didn't happen for United. So let's just keep that in mind.
How I don't I genuinely okay. It might be just me wearing my Arsenal badge here, but I don't see another performance. Or I hope not. I genuinely don't. I think losing to United
Oh,
is
the thing is,
is
you
is
guys are
as
making it
as
seem as if
as
you
as
haven't
it's.
seen these performances before. What happened against Crystal Palace with in the other Carabao Cup game? Because you guys were lacking the penalty shooter.
But you guys referencing last season, but every single season, there's always something that happens. There's always something that changes at Arsenal that shows you that we a totally different team every single season. And you guys keep bringing back stuff from last season. Last season was
This
totally
happened
different.
this
We
season.
were a slimmer
This
squad,
this
and we were
happened.
slim. Yeah,
This
go on.
happened. The last game before you guys made it to the semifinals, you played Crystal Palace. They got a draw, and it was a scruffy game. I'm saying Chelsea could do that. All they need is one goal, and it's draw. It's a draw, 3-3 on aggregate.
yeah.
What?
Well, all we need is one goal and it's wraps.
Yeah.
But the problem is
Well, you couldn't.
Chelsea's
Well, you only scored one
unpredictable.
at home this weekend, so you have to get your attackers on form. Otherwise, I
Yeah,
don't see
that's
us.
true. Yeah.
That's well, okay. For me, my response to that was this is a totally revitalized Man United who also beat you guys. You know,
2-0, brother.
We've seen this
yeah,
before from
two
United.
no.
You're talking about a team that is used to doing this. When they can beat the small teams, then we'll have a conversation. Look at
Yeah.
Amaron beat Pep on his debut.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But
Yeah.
I think
Ten Hag is beat
there's
Pep. So let's relax,
there's
buddy.
I've
Let's take two steps back.
I've seen us score 3 goals against this Chelsea team. Yes, Man United happened. Core, they revitalized a totally different team, totally different context. But I've seen us score 3 goals, also concede 2. So I think going into that game, I'm confident. I'm confident they could score a goal if we can
But
score
this is a
another one,
Lionel
or
Messi
maybe 2. We'll
Chelsea
see you in the
squad, bro.
finals, brother.
Have you seen how Caicedo's bowling out? Oh, what a bowler! Way better than Declan Rice. But speaking of tonight,
Oh,
earlier on I
oh,
said,
oh
Don't
no,
speaking of
banter.
tonight,
oh no,
It's
what do
really
you
no,
guys think
don't
about
no.
banter.
the matches tonight?
Oh, ew. Oh my bro. Oh yeah, I'm making that a reel. I'm gonna clip that. What's the timestamp there, Kiki?
I'm gonna send it to you.
What? But yeah, let's move on to the Champions League games. All games are playing all together. Hope you guys, okay, we don't condone betting here on Rivals FC.
I mean, but if anyone has a code to
Hey,
share,
if you guys have your tickets though, let's check them out, just so we can verify. But what you
we're
guys
just
think?
gonna we're just gonna show you what not to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We playing Karat or Money. They played Real Madrid, if I'm not mistaken, and another other big team. And they played pretty decently. So I'm not expecting a relatively easy night. But I can see us taking the points away from there. Just as if they're serious about turning things around. Mark, who you guys playing today?
We're playing against Galatasaray. Knowing the way we've been playing, I hope we can just outscore them. I don't think we can have a better performance than them. We just need to outscore them. Happy that Marmoush is back.
Oh yeah,
Semenyo's in the groove now.
he also looks good. Yeah.
Um, yeah, so and Gay slotted in well, and he's playing in some nice balls over the top. So it's good to have that, but he won't be in the game. Gay is not registered, so and Semenyo is not going to be there. So it's going to be a difficult game. Semenyo's not
Oh.
there, Gay's not there because they're not registered. So it's going to be interesting to see how we perform, and we have to win. We're in. Let me just look at the table quickly.
Bro, wait. I actually have a question. Just we'll continue on Champions League. It just seems like a lot of the signings you guys are making, and also the changes that teams are making now. It seems like they're bringing in changes to stop Arsenal from winning the league, rather than focusing on what they can do in Champions League. Do you think that's the case, or it's just a narrative that we've created?
It sounds like delusion for me. I don't know what anyone else says, but
Solution,
it's
yes.
delusion to me.
It's a
So any
narrative.
team that's going for the title would make signings. It's like me saying, if you have an opportunity and you see how Arsenal are playing, you're going to make signings. You're not taking the most of the opportunity. So I think they're just making the best of the
Yeah,
opportunity right now. Because Villa signed who? They signed Abraham. Yeah, they signed Abraham. So
yeah.
they're trying to beef up the attack because the wingers aren't doing anything.
Yo, and I keep seeing rumors about us trying to go for Alvarez.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah, also,
Next time,
I don't know who else we could bring in really.
You need a left
That's the
winger.
problem.
we need
But
Yildiz, bro.
Yildiz would be a great signing, but I don't think he's gonna leave. He's having such a great time at Juventus at the moment, and he's balling out though. If we snapped him, oh my goodness, it could be over. But that's just uh, that's just dreams at the moment. We can't really say
Yo,
much about
some
that.
big games tonight. Eh?
Some big
Yeah,
games tonight. Yeah.
Really
Napoli
Every team
big.
versus
is playing.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
PSG versus Newcastle. Um.
okay.
Okay. Liverpool's not important.
Napoli versus Chelsea.
Yo, please
Madrid
tell me about
versus
that.
Benfica. Okay, wait. Let's run through them. Let's start with Madrid versus Benfica. That one. How do you see that one going, boys?
I
Benfica's
think
at
Madrid
home.
is gonna win.
Well, Obviously, you're gonna say that, though, for you a Madrid fan.
I think that's going to be a difficult game for the Madridsters. I think
Yeah.
they could win it, but
Nah. I think, bro,
Oh.
I think Mbappe will carry.
yo, my brother, you glitching.
Okay, but I think he's saying he thinks Mbappe will carry. So.
I think
I think.
Yeah.
attacking, but I
Uh,
think Mbappe and the friend and his
Raw.
homies. They I
Alright.
think they
Yeah, let's try for this side.
Yeah. Got
Got
you.
you.
Well,
Okay.
yeah. Marks, what do you think? Real Madrid has been looking good. At least they're picking up. At least, yeah.
Yeah, they're looking better. It's just
you
a
know.
manager bounce. It'll be interesting to see when they make the round of 16 if they'll put their coach underneath the bus again. But yeah, I think Madrid will win.
Yeah.
I'm just, for the plot, I'm gonna give it to Benfica. You know, I have no
Yo,
valid reason. I just want to go against Dofa.
You know, actually, I think of that.
Dofa left, yeah. He's probably sorting out his Wi-Fi.
yeah.
I think teams have something to fight for, so they're gonna leave it all out. Maybe Benfica gets a draw. High
It's
scoring game, 3-3.
okay. Let's look at the table right now. Right,
Yeah.
right
What
now.
is what are the implications? What are the implications if they get a draw?
So the entire table, so people who go straight through to the round of 16 are Arsenal at the moment, as we are calling now. Is Arsenal, Bayern Munich, Madrid, Liverpool. Yo, Liverpool is still that good. Tottenham, PSG, Newcastle, and Chelsea. So
Yeah.
PSG and Newcastle are playing each other. So they might
Or one team's gonna
somebody,
drop
Oh, one
out.
team is
yeah,
dropping.
one's gonna drop them.
One
Chelsea's
Yo.
team
playing
is dropping.
Napoli. Chelsea's playing Napoli, so they might fall out as well. Arsenal's the
Not
only one,
really.
mathematically speaking, that can go through, Bayern included, because the gap from the knockout side is Real
Sorry.
Madrid is set with 15 points, and then Barcelona, who's just outside, has 13 points.
So it really comes down to
So,
this match day.
yes.
Yeah.
So anyone
Crazy.
underneath third can just change all the way. There can be a lot of changes.
Yeah, there can be a lot of changes. That's why we can't really say, oh yeah, this team is going for certain. Besides Arsenal and Bayern, I can say. Besides Arsenal and Bayern, those two, yeah, I don't think any. Yeah, those two are fine. But everyone else, it is literally between. Yeah, no, it's between from
And
Madrid.
Liverpool.
No, so you're saying Real Madrid and Liverpool, regardless of what they'll still get in, even if they lose.
Well, they have 15 points now, and then Barcelona have 13 points. So if Madrid or Liverpool lose, Barca can still go ahead of them.
Wait, hold on. How many points do you get for winning? It's not 3 points.
It's three.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Real Madrid is also in a terrible situation.
Oh, yeah, they're
Yeah.
on a tricky situation.
Yeah, because they're
Oh,
15. They're
oh,
15 points.
oh, that's
Real
And the
that's
ones
Madrid.
who
not.
are outside the unseeded is Barcelona, Sporting, Man City, Atleti, Atlanta, Inter Milan, Juventus, and Dortmund. That's
Nah,
outside, and that's
Dortmund.
within.
Let's try for Dortmund, bro. They have 11. Well, actually, they
Yeah,
could. They could. Yeah, they could. I see your point. They actually could. No, I'm sorry. They could.
yeah. So it'll be an interesting night tonight.
Let me ask you guys this: which of the teams do you think are going straight through to the round of 16, and which ones are you leaving out based on the results from today?
Mathematically speaking, Arsenal and Bayern are the only ones that can go through without
Yeah.
having an issue.
Okay,
Now,
that's true.
Now,
Yeah.
I
but
think Liverpool will win their last game.
I also think
I
so.
think Tottenham will win their last game. And then
really,
PSG and Newcastle, who they playing?
Tottenham.
Tottenham have done well. That's why I think this guy has survived for this long. Frank.
It's
But
because
you
he's
guys
doing well
remember,
right now.
they're not playing for the top 16 right now. Right now they're playing for the playoffs. So we
Mm.
can't really say who's going to be in the top 16 because the top 16
No,
will be
whoever
determined
finishes.
after the
Remember,
playoffs.
there's 2 points between Madrid and Barca who are outside the table
Yeah.
of straight to 16. So this is for the round of 16 straight, and then
No,
those
no,
who
it's
don't
for
make
the
it go to.
playoffs. It's
Yeah,
for the
but teams
playoffs.
who are 2 points away from round of 16 are gonna want to win their match so they can get into the 16.
Into
Mm.
the playoffs because it's remember every team from ninth to 24th they're going to play against each other to see who
No,
goes into the last 16. Yeah,
it's from 9th to 24th, and then they're gonna play
they're
each
going to play
other.
against each other. Yeah, then
That's
Yes,
a
but
the
if
crazy
last
season.
16 will be
certain
determined.
teams, if Madrid, Liverpool, Tottenham, PSG, Newcastle, Chelsea, they don't win their match, Barca, Sporting, Man City, Atleti, Atlanta could go above them.
Yeah, they could go into the top 8 to the top 8 so they would avoid the playoff match. That's what they are mainly playing for. However, when it comes to top 16, I think the likes of Real Madrid,
Of
Liverpool,
course.
they maybe they still like guaranteed to go into the playoffs. I'm not sure if
But
the
just
math is
because you make
right.
the knockout stage doesn't mean you can't win the league. Remember, PSG was like 20 something last year. They were like
Yeah, yeah,
23rd.
definitely, bro, definitely.
They won the whole thing. So it saves
Can't
you
say
one
so.
game in the season, but doesn't mean that you won't have good form going into it. So it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk match predictions, score lines. We'll run through all the big games. Let's start with Benfica versus Real Madrid. I'm gonna go with Kiki with this one. I think I'm gonna go for a bit of drama. I think it's gonna
Exactly.
be I think it's gonna be a 2-2 draw there. Dofa, what you thinking?
I mean, apparently Benfica hasn't lost in so long at their home. So I do see drama happening. I don't know if this is the Real Madrid fan in me, but I think we will just edge it with the quality and some luck on our side.
The luck
Marks,
is
what do you
most
say?
important.
I'm saying a 3-3 draw.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. Kiki,
All right.
what's your
Uh,
score line?
I'll give Benfica the benefit of the doubt. I'll say they win by one goal.
Hi.
I
So
say
1
one
0.
nil. 1-0.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on to PSG Newcastle. What's the outcome there?
Okay. PSG Newcastle is gonna be a concerning one. Is it Newcastle versus PSG or PSG versus Newcastle?
PSG
Uh,
is home.
PSG. PSG's home.
Oh, PSG might win it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Newcastle is only dangerous at home, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna give it 3-1 there.
Yeah.
What's with the year? What's your score prediction?
I think Newcastle's gonna win, bro. I think the Premier League, quality, if you wanna call it that, is just gonna be it's just gonna be too much for PSG. I mean, we saw it against Chelsea. We saw it against which other team did they play against? Newcastle last season. Okay, they beat Liverpool. However, it seems like they do struggle with like also Aston Villa. They beat Aston Villa, but they struggle. They do struggle with Premier League.
Mm.
Generally, they struggle with Premier League teams. But yeah, I think either a draw or a Newcastle 1-0 win or something like 1 goal deficit.
Marks.
I'm gonna go with PSG win.
Score
Could
predictions, please.
be 3-1.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I don't know if you want to talk about City.
Oh, easy Galatasaray win. Easy.
Wow.
Nah, for real, bro. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna have a low block, like deadliest low block, and yeah. They're just gonna spam counter attacks. They've got Leroy Sané in their squad, and I think what's his name?
Oh,
Osimhen. Osimhen is there as well.
yo. Yeah, Osimhen is back from AFCON as well. Oh my goodness. It'll be satisfying to see Leroy Sané just score two on top of your guys' heads at the
Oh,
Etihad even.
you're
Oh, bro.
crack cocaine.
Inject it. um, but yo, I was gonna okay. That changes it. I was gonna say City win like 2-1, but I could see a draw happening or even a Galatasaray win. I think Dofa's selling me now. He's told me on that as well. But yeah, let me in fact nah. Just for the script, I'm gonna say 3-2 Galatasaray.
Okay. Okay. You know, I'm gonna give City the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna say City will win. I'm gonna say City will win. Same scoreline though, 3-2.
Okay.
Nah,
Marks, what do you
actually,
say?
let me say 3-0. City's gonna win clean.
Yo, yo.
I'm
Oh
gonna
goodness,
go with
bro.
the 2-1 City. Gonna
Mm.
be a tough game for us.
Dofa, did you give your scoreline? What was yours?
Um, think. Let me say. I'm gonna say 3-1 to Galatasaray. And the third goal is gonna be a last minute dagger.
Yo.
Gentlemen
City's
Mm.
gonna
swears.
be chasing. City's gonna be chasing.
Okay.
And then Galatasaray is gonna get that last minute counter attack. The Leroy Sané is gonna score and then celebrate in front of the Man City fans.
Okay, all right. Moving on to Barcelona, Copenhagen. Barcelona's been looking flat, bro. Like Barcelona, the fact that they conceded two back to back corners. I was licking my lips when I was watching that game. If you ever faced them in the future, but um, I don't know. Flick is actually such a he's a madman. He's doing something with that squad. But so I'm gonna say hell what 3-1 maybe even 2-1 to Barcelona because they are playing at home.
Okay.
Fairs.
Fair.
I
Delphi, I know
think
you're gonna
Barcelona
say
will
Barcelona's gonna lose. We already know.
I wish, bro, but I think Copenhagen will just like crumble under the pressure, and I think
Yeah,
Barcelona will go away with like a 4-1 win or some shit.
oh, that's fair. That's fair. Marks. Anything?
Um, I'm gonna go with 4-2 Barca. Copenhagen will score some goals.
Yo, there's even Borussia Dortmund and Inter Milan.
It'll be a
Yo,
nice neutral watch that one, bro.
yeah. Um, but Borussia Dortmund played. Who did they play? The last time in the Champions League.
They played Tottenham and they lost.
Yo, that's why I'm cautious about them. But they played away and that's yeah,
But
English teams at
they
home, bro.
they drew to Bodo Glimt the previous time, and Bodo Glimt beat Man City, so they technically better than Man City right now.
I don't know if our 3-1 win against Inter Milan made me feel like Inter is not the same Inter that has been making it to the finals in the past three Champions League seasons. But um I want to say a draw. I'm gonna say a 2-2 draw here.
Inter versus Dortmund.
Yeah.
Fair, actually. I see that. I do see that. That's the only one I'll agree with.
You're also saying 2-2.
Yeah, I'm saying TC draw. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say the same, honestly. I don't really know the forms of
unless
each team.
Unless Inter decides to switch on like they did last season. Yeah, I see them.
Inzaghi's not there, so
Who?
Inzaghi.
Oi.
So what are you saying, Max? What's this, your score
Uh,
prediction?
I'm gonna say
Sure.
1-0, 1-0 Dortmund.
What else? What else am I missing? Am I missing anything? Am I missing anything?
Those are all the big matches.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, the Spurs, but yeah, nobody really cares about Spurs.
Yeah.
Napoli, Chelsea. That's a big one.
Yeah, yes.
Chelsea, a Napoli win would be like pure crack cocaine, bro. I'll
And
take
they
that.
Chelsea's playing away. It's gonna be a difficult game for the for London Blues.
I believe in my team. They're trash, but I
Oh,
believe in them.
oh, okay. What's the scoreline then?
Because we're a cup team. You're forgetting that Chelsea's a cup team, so they're always gonna perform better in cups. That's the problem with Chelsea. So therefore, I believe that they're gonna win this one. Maybe 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah.
My
Well,
goodness.
Napoli is a team right now. You know that, yeah?
Again, it's not me discrediting Napoli. It's pointing out that Chelsea's a cup team.
All right, fairs.
All right, back your team, boy. Back your team.
That's how we became the champions of the world. It's through a cup.
Wow.
We performed
Oh, okay.
trash
All
in the
right.
league.
Okay.
Anyways,
Okay.
I'm
No,
gonna
but it's
say
it's factually proven. How many times do we get to like semi-finals, finals?
All
It's
right.
it's Chelsea. Whenever they play a cup, they're usually in that domain. Quarter to finals. They usually get to that point.
all right,
So
buddy. All right.
maybe because this is currently the
All
Champions League is
right.
currently a league technically right now, we're gonna lose because of that. It's like that's the excuse I'm gonna use when we lose. If we lose,
I'm gonna say I think it's gonna be a bitter night for Chelsea fans. I'm gonna a painful either it's gonna be a 1 goal deficit, either a 1-0 or like a 2-1.
yeah,
That's that's
that would
I
hurt.
think yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna say for that game. Simply because yeah, the Napoli at home is yeah, they actually are they're a decent side. I think it's equally matched that game, to be honest. Marks, what do you say?
I'm gonna go 2-0 Chelsea.
Stofa?
I think Napoli is gonna bring a result. I think 2-0 to Napoli.
I
And a
don't think
Caicedo injury.
I don't think Conte does well in Champions League.
Oh, Gunje, Napoli is coached by Conte. And Conte is probably gonna. I see a script here. I see a script, bro. It's probably gonna run a dunk on Chelsea. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with mine. I'm gonna stick with mine. What else? There's nothing else, Moose. We're
Yeah,
not
that's
gonna
it.
talk about. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But
Okay.
yeah, it's actually an exciting evening of Champions League football. My goodness. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Are we
yeah.
watching it?
I won't be able to go on work tonight.
Uh,
Nah, let's just watch it solo. We'll go crazy in the group chat.
I
Um.
mean, we don't have to watch it as Rivals FC. We can just chill and watch it as friends.
Oh yeah.
Might as well just stream it.
Yeah, I don't have a way to watch it besides just shitty whatever.
We could just hang out.
We can just chill.
Okay, nah, that's fair. Yeah, we'll watch it later. Um, but yeah, just to end it off, boys. AFCON. Now I'm saying CAF. AFCON ended like a while ago, and it was probably the most dramatic final I've probably seen in football history. My goodness, I did not expect it to go down like that. I don't know who watched it, but just what Senegal did. That was something I've probably never seen ever. That's gonna be a movie, bro. They literally conceded, but to be fair, I get their frustrations, but I did not expect that reaction where they're like, "Nah, screw this. We're going back to the dressing
That's
room,
so African, bro. That's
bro."
so good.
I was like, yo, but nah, credit to them because like, nah, that decision, those decisions were terrible though. Like they conceded a soft penalty after they got one disallowed, even though that one was a proper pen. And then again, when Phew, Brahim Diaz. I saw Mbappe score a Panenka and said it was for Brahim Diaz, and I was like, yeah, Mbappe is actually he's not a great guy, hey? He's not a good
He's
guy.
a thing,
Like that's
bro.
how you do it. You know, crazy. You should have
But
given
yeah,
the penalty to him, bro. I think that would have been better. You know, for
right?
some.
No, that guy's a dictator, bro.
Yeah, he is. He's the new Homelander. I would say
Yeah.
he's a Homelander of football for
The
sure.
Homelander of football is insane, though.
Surely, bro, because yeah, because I don't believe that he wasn't involved in getting Shabby Alonso out of the club. I don't believe that. I actually think, yeah, he was saying some stuff. He was galvanizing the teams in the dressing rooms. But yeah, this is not me hazing on
That's topic
Mbappe.
for another day. Yeah.
But yeah, nah, shout out to Senegal. Congratulations to them. Football won that game. And what Morocco was doing, even when they were taking those, how are they not sanctioned? How is this even allowed?
A
Crazy,
lot.
crazy.
I think a lot of AFCON truly is. You can tell it's Africa.
Africa. Yeah.
It's
Just
just
And
vibes.
apparently they believe that towel. Apparently, I don't know how true it is, but they believe that towel was like had
Witchcraft.
witchcraft or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And some
But then
people
they
are
were,
like, yeah, that's why Brahim Diaz kicked this penalty like that because of that towel. Yeah, it's a fucking
No,
circus.
what happened? My theory
It's
is
a
that
circus.
when Mendy went to the back of the locker room, they had a coat slotted for him. Then they said, "Hold on, Panwan." Then they put something on his gloves because there's no way Brian Diaz did what he did with a solid conscious mind that was not
It's the
affected by
towel, bro.
dreams. No way.
bro had 20 minutes to actually calm down and
It's
actually
For the
slot it
longest
in.
time anybody has ever had to shoot a penalty.
But some people speculate that he did that on purpose. You know,
Mm-mm.
Bro,
because
that's
of the
the
way the
most no
penalty
way,
was
bro.
given.
After 50 years, how long is it? I think it was 50 or 40 years they haven't
If
won this trophy.
Yeah, it's 50. They're not gonna
50
throw it away
years,
like that.
and you're
But they
gonna throw
Nah.
didn't
it away?
deserve it, bro.
No
After that
way.
towel, what they were doing with the towel, bro. Fuck that. No way.
Bro, sometimes you just
Bro,
gotta
the
win
ball boys were
ugly.
fighting the goalkeeper, bro. Crazy.
But yeah, I don't believe that witchcraft narrative because they were doing it for other teams as well, no?
Yeah,
Like so every
they believed all teams were doing witchcraft, man.
oh man.
No, Morocco was stealing all the. They did it for Nigeria. I forget Tanzania as well. There was some dodgy officiating. So yeah,
Nah, I think because I think it's they tried to say at that now Moroccan reasons were weird. At first they were saying it was just to gain some type of advantage, so the keeper's gloves would be wet in the rain and all of that, and so he couldn't necessarily save properly, which doesn't make sense because these gloves are built to withstand weather conditions. And that witchcraft one was kind of weird. That's where I realized that they might be coping. They generally might be coping.
But it's Africa,
But-
bro. They might actually think that shit is real, you know.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
that's the thing. Still,
let me say this: every single African side uses chemical engineering,
Witchcraft.
even the Arabic ones,
Chemical
bro.
engineering.
how else are you gonna put it? How else are you
Chemical
gonna put it?
engineer.
Yeah, I see that. I see that. Like, yeah, football at the highest
Go
level
to
in
any cap
Africa.
game, you'll see a guy go to the post. Then he puts these things. Every single cap, it doesn't matter whether it's an Arabic team or an African team. They'll always make sure there's a guy that goes to the post, does it with something, goes around spraying something.
Yeah, I see it as well. I think like all the European teams, I think their advantage at the highest level in terms of international football, they're always they're always juicing. I think they on juice, and that's they get away with it. For Africans, I think ours is like Mark said, chemical engineering. I think
Chemical
you know
engineering.
it balances out. It
It
balances
balances
out.
out, yeah.
I've also seen. I think I've watched Cote d'Ivoire play. It was the 2010 World Cup, and even there, I was saying, like, no, man, they're paying too much attention to the nets, bro. This is. I was young at the time, and then looking back now, I was like, oh, so this is what's happening. Okay, okay, Africa, jeez, okay, do what you got to do.
Hey man, get
But
that
anyway.
bag though.
Yeah. Let's just call it there. Let's see what happens in the Champions League tonight. And then Premier League is going to be interesting this weekend.
Ish.
The title race is for real on. We just kind of opened the door for City and Villa to do some madness.
Has to.
But come on, you Gunners. Come on, you Gunners. But anyways, it's been Rivals FC. Thank you guys for joining and watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment on anything. If you think we had a bad take, tell us which one it was. And yeah, it's fine. Bye, y'all.